The Salvation is a 20 film directed by Christian Levring and written by Anders Thomas Jensen and Levring. The film stars Mads Mikkelsen, Eva Green, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, Jonathan Pryce, Eric Cantona, Mikael Persbrandt, Douglas Henschel and Michael Raymond James. A new classic. After The Unforgiven, a new classic has arrived on screens. Finally, a movie that is worth the price of the way too high, nowadays, ticket. The movie is a Western, without twirls or fripperies. The classic, evergreen, canonical revenge plot, splendidly photographed, directed and interpreted. The dirty, twisted face of Mikkelsen is rock solid. The man is hurt, never broken, and gets his final revenge no matter the personal cost. Hollywood has lost the capability of producing non-bullshit movies. Europe comes helping smile. John Wayne, James Stewart, Gary Cooper, Burt Lancaster, Gregory Peck and Clint Eastwood are probably welcoming Mikkelsen in the Hall of Fame. If you're not keen on Western, I've never really been a fan of Western genre films, though I do watch them, as it is paramount to view everything in order to review. The Salvation delivers on every account, an action-packed storyline encompassing a range of emotion from a sensational cast.
Velkommen, Marie.
Tak. Hvor er det dejligt at se dig.
Nok hellere se at komme afsted. Så I ikke mister jeres plads med lille chance. My wife doesn't speak the language. Det kommer I også til.
Take the next coach.
But we paid for this seat.
Vamos a hacer lo que el hombre dice. Nogle forskellige dyr. Der er ræven, der er bjørne, der er hjort.
Er der en by i nærheden?
Ikke så langt for os. Ja. Et rigtig dejligt sted. Og jeg har bygget til.
Egentlig stor nok til at tage med ud på jagt?
Bring your offer to drink, man. You drink. I like that. Girl, I suppose they got tired of hearing her scream after they... What is your name? My wife's name is Marie. You just come out here? My wife and my son did, yes. I didn't want to be without a woman for such a long time. God damn, it's hot here. You're not used to this. There is always a solution. Such a warm little flower. Don't tell you to get your hands off and behave. Yep. I'm not trying. damn thing. Let me up. Se revuelvan. Skal ikke være blinde. Bliv ned, Chris! I don't like you much, dude. You understand me? Two! Three. Jeg har ikke set dem før.
Sad day, Mr. Delarue. But we must bear it.
Where's my brother?
Your brother?
Mayor Keen.
You bring him to my house. I'll make sure he'll...
It ain't nobody from around here. I will give you 2 hours to find the man that did this. Our Lord, a tooth for a tooth. Me two of your people. Mr. Delarue.
Of course. We'll try the best we can. I, for one...
I'm not sure I can make it without you, Grandma.
Of course you can, my boy.
Please. Please. God. I've never been a burden. I'm innocent. Tired old one. That's on YouTube. How much does Black Creek pay in protection?
Generate those amounts.
$160 due at the end of the month every month.
Yes, yes.
I will find the man that killed Paul. I will take care of you now.
Steady.
Whoa. She's dead. Delarue shot her. What can I do for you? I got some skins. Guess so.
Aren't you two soldiers?
Yeah, I was a soldier once. And it... Cowards.
Who's that? I do occasionally, yeah. I couldn't possibly give you more than 145. Rue raised his fees. There's a lot of people want to sell. Or you can bide your time. May rise.
What man?
You don't know, Coach. Since then, it's, well, you won't regret it. Yeah. And if I was a young man, that's for you. In your boots, maybe?
At a collected sum of 124.
And 76 cents.
Well, the devil is in the detail. Required the federal government for help. Are not Indians. Standard Atlanta, am I making myself clear?
I'd have the whole valley bought up in a week if you let me do things my way. For 4 months. So we keep piling up the money.
All right, boys.
Let Pete run.
He broke a deputy marshal's jaw.
Unfortunately, things custody. Don't know what happened to him. Indians forest must have. You see that are killing him then. Mrs. Borowski and...
I won't be the last man Delarue's gonna kill around here.
No. I'm already wired for a sacrifice a single sheep to save the rest. They say you well, soldier.
Me. Germans. Here he is. The worthless son of a bitch that killed. And he raped my... Wow. Go ahead.
Go ahead. So Sunday Mass gonna take a little longer.
Nope. Got you before I knocked out your teeth. But with that stupid voice of yours. I mean, it's better now. People won't be as surprised when you open your mouth. Long I have waited for this very moment. Before she did. You are so... What those savages did to you. Taking your... But I see it as a gift. When I'm done here, you and me, we're gonna... You will be the Princess of New Orleans. Get the horses. with me.
And take Daddy's gun. Want you here! It's full of that sticky oil. Some bread and boiled water.
Are you leaving?
Delarue killed my husband. You want to come with us?
Did straighten you out. Now I gotta kill you.
Take a good care of her. There's nothing wrong with.
Once you've all had your...
I would like my boots back.
Your boots. I kept them nice and clean. Look. Here, yeah.
Have you got her deed?
Sure. Sure, here. Someone had died, you know. I mean, everyone deserves...
What? You called him?
Sure.
Get him.
Oh, look, nobody wants the land. Please don't. You're right.
My Winchester. Give me a knife as well. I'll pay for it. I also need 2 bottles of kerosene.
Tell him that Keena's been making money on all of us. It's that sticky oil.
Let me come. I turned 16 in May.
I underestimated you, soldier. So you did him in. For someone like you to come along. Only good souls left now. I want you to leave this place.
Sometimes you gotta sacrifice the rest. The Salvation is directed by Christian Levring, and Levring co-writes the screenplay with Anders Thomas Jensen. It stars Mads Mikkelsen, Eva Green, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, Eric Cantona, Mikael Persbrandt, Jonathan Pryce, and Douglas Henschel. Music is by Casper Winding and cinematography by Jens Schlosser. 1871, an expatriate Danish soldier John Jensen, Mikkelsen, is, after 7 years of foundation building, welcoming his wife and son to a new life in America. But after they all board a stagecoach bound for their homestead, events will see that journey not be completed. And thus begins a tale of retribution and redemption. The best Western since This movie has the same feeling as Mr. Eastwood's classic Unforgiven. Not overplayed but with believable actors and settings, it creates this special raw feeling that thrills and drags the viewer into the story. Only the best Westerns do that. The reason why I like these two Westerns so much is the touch of reality and good storytelling. I think that USA frontier life in those days was both rough and hard, and the weak did not make it. Mads Mikkelsen and Mr. Persbrandt are a pleasure to watch. So is Eva Green, although she does not have any lines. She speaks convincingly with her eyes. If you like Unforgiven, go see this one, you will not be disappointed. 9/10. Wow, I want more, for a half-decent Western, and what I found was amazing. I had just watched the classic The Outlaw Josie Wales a few days before, which is in my opinion the benchmark of a Western. I was not disappointed. The greatest Westerns were made by some Spanish guy years ago, and with a bit of luck the genre has a new patron in a Danish guy. It was like watching Josie for the first time, and the story is along those lines. Wife and child are murdered, man goes for revenge. I loved it. After being let down by so many B-grade Westerns, I was not hopeful about this one, but after it started I was surprised. The lead is a Eastwood-type character, quiet, sad and tough, makes a change from the usual Hollywood Yank hero, loud, brash and over the top. 10 out of 10 because it's the best Western since old Clint hung up his 6-shooter. Maybe it will inspire that old legend to make one last stand and get back in the saddle. 9/10. Through fresh eyes. Danish settler John brings his wife and son to the USA after 7 years separation, only for them to be murdered by 2 men freshly released from prison. John kills the murderers, but one of them is the brother of a corrupt land baron who governs the local town with brutal ruthlessness. He wants John to pay, and John has only his brother Peter for support. A plot synopsis makes it clear that the story of this film doesn't hold many surprises for any enthusiast of the traditional Western. It is a tried and tested plot, and delivered here with great efficiency. No, the reason why The Salvation is interesting is that it is a take on the traditional Western delivered by an exclusively Danish production crew, filmed in South Africa. The location passes adequately for picturesque prairie, but it is photographed with what I can only describe as a visual sensibility which is quite unlike what one is used to in Westerns. I remember the impact of Sergio Leone's spaghetti Westerns, and, to a lesser extent, the totally non-American European Western Shalako, and there is a similar effect here, as if the Western is seen through different eyes. Some of the night scenes, in particular, are quite unlike anything I've ever seen in a Western, and the sets look authentic but feel different and unusual.